Hey Libra, today we're doing your love read. This is for anyone, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Libra, and as always, a general read. So, Libra, we're going to get right into this crazy reading and these energies you guys have with clearly a narcissist in your energy. Last week, I did enjoy it very much, as in a lot of you are taking the warnings and really trying to nurture your own space and take back your power. I think this has a lot to do with that stage, where they call it the narcissistic fog. And there will be withdrawals, guys. There will be withdrawals. So let's get into this read. Exactly. You deserve love. This is about self-worth. A narcissist can only control someone who doesn't have it. And you are increasing in this self-love and needing to take care of yourself, and that's how you take back your power from a narcissist. What else we got? All right, so here we have soulmate. All right, wedding. So some of you are married to this person or were married, and this is a clinging narcissist who still has not let go. They don't like that you're out and about living your life, playfulness. So some of you, good. Some of you are in the space of really seeing. I feel like the space has taught you a lot about your past relationship. You learned about relationships, and now you're connecting differently, which honestly increases the self-worth within yourself, what you deserve. And the past isn't that. But what happens is, for some of you, you've got children with this person. They see this light. When they see your light, they want to take it away. Let's see what the interference energy is of this attachment. Oh my God. Yeah, we're talking about the fog. Heart fog, mixed signals, blocked emotions, cluttered. This still continues, and this takes a while to heal. The heart fog, the fog of a narcissism and their intentions. Some of you have been confusion. Yep. Puzzled, unsettled, unclear, and pretend, mask, exaggerate, bluff. There you go. A lot of you are really bottom of the deck, super shallow, boredom, blank, superficial. You're seeing who this person is. It's like it's the fog is coming down. You're seeing how you were confused, and the mask of this person has dropped. Some of you are, I feel there is the dating, the devil. All right, guys, this reading is about your narcissist as much as, but this is because we're still dealing. And I really want to stress that this fog is really something that's confusing some of you, right? The heart fog is the heart, and really mind fog, but the heart fog, because the fog comes from the heart, the confusion, how they devalue you. Give me more on this energy for Libra. So what do we got? Yes, discontent and boredom. This to me is disappointment. There is some low energy, base chakra, the root. And that usually happens when we're trying to restabilize. The 4 is to reroot, right? Beauty is we have Wheel of Fortune. So something is here to turn this leaf. But it really, really highly depends on how much we're willing to see and be in awareness. Justice. Beautiful. Moving on, a new beginning. Yes. A lot of you see it. A lot of you are really healing out of this craziness of this toxic person, and no longer letting them interrupt you. This new beginning, a lot of you, is a new love. You guys, beautiful. Look at that. I didn't check, guys. It says soulmate, new love, and free yourself. Yeah, a lot of you are really freeing yourself, and maybe a new person is allowing you to rejuvenate your energy, which increases your self-worth, right? Just having normal conversations. You realize that the conversations you had with the narcissist were never real. They were just like, what's the word? Yes, they were bluffing and everything. Everything was pretend. That's why you have the energy of pretend here. They exaggerated, they masked. It was all for intentions to create more confusion, to keep you puzzled, unsettled, unclear about this and that and keep you in this fog. And it's, oof, I feel that energy. Came around this devil. I really don't like this devil energy. Came around this devil spirit. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, so a lot of you, you're ending this. Seven of Swords, the Hierophant, and the World. You guys have figured it out. And a lot of you is this marriage or someone you've been with long term. I think this person just likes to resurface, and you've been dealing with this sometimes. So the time apart teaches you a lot. When you're away from this kind of energy, yeah, the Tower and Five of Pentacles, which means they have kind of a narcissist. You've caused some level of narcissistic injury when you take back your power, when you're probably more vocal, giving yourself self-love, you have more boundaries. And the more you pull away, the more they try to prolong the ending. Came on the Wheel of Fortune. This is fated for this to happen. Knight of Wands. Yep, this is the action. Taking back your power. Like, you're not running with it. Yep, ending. Like, I don't do reversals. I don't have to. But Four of Wands in reverse. That's because you're taking action to close this chapter of your life. Ten of Cups. Focus on true happiness. But again, walking away. But to really bring more stability in your life. And you're doing it with some fire in your belly. Justice here with this balance, meaning could be legal issues with a lot of you. Give me more of this Justice. Yeah, where all the fight is going to be. Seven of Wands and the Eight of Swords. So this is where the unpredictability is, as it would be. They're going to be, they're going to be annoying. But Six of Swords in the bottom. Try to really manage this emotionally. I think when you're in this Six of Swords, this is about mentally being indifferent. Don't engage, because the more indifferent you are, the quicker you move on, which this is also the Six of Swords. So Spirit is definitely emphasizing that the more indifferent you are, the more you have this Fool, this new beginning, as this chapter closes. Also Justice represents karma. And this person will receive their karma. You don't need to do anything but to take back your power. Game on is moving on. Beautiful. Look at this. So a lot of you are definitely moving on. You've met someone. You have a soulmate. You have found a connection that truly makes you happy. I think you enjoy their company. And you see a really solid relationship with this person. And really, this is where your focus is. That's where your mind is at. Give more of this new beginning. So a lot of you, this has been going on for some time. And what happens is when the narcissist discards you or you walk away, whichever comes first, the level of discard gives you time to heal in that period. And that's usually where the narcissist loses, right? Because now there's a shift that happens in your energy when you're away from the narcissist, and your energy tends to heal and come back to some level of normality. And whenever you hear their voice and stuff, it like disrupts. That's why the emotional body is very important to hear it, because that disruption, that devil energy, is what makes you kind of know that this is not okay, right? And how much you need to really put yourself first here. Like, this person was devaluing, like really doing the devaluing, attacking your self-esteem and all of that. Give me more of this new beginning. Why the Fool? So the new beginning is giving it time. The past will close. There's a chapter of your life that has to close. And this is where the frustration is, because this will take a while. But you got to stay focused. And I feel with the temperance here is about you staying focused to the goal here. We do have judgment, and then we have emperor. Wow, and there goes the justice. Yeah, legal issues. And then two of cups and this ace of wands. So there's a need to focus on where you're going. This isn't easy. When we're letting go of a narcissist, this is always going to be a process. The winning part of this is always being indifferent, non-reactive, and educating yourself about their ways, right? So I'm going to pull these toxic traits. Let's see, these usually come up as warnings for those dealing with narcissists. Give me more on these. Let's see what we got. Control. Yeah, they are trying to control you because they don't trust you. So this is more of a form of control. And bad traits, cold-hearted. They are out of touch with their deeper feelings. This person, you know, there's no intent here. You know, they just, anything to have control of the situation is what they're here to do. And you already know that. You're seeing, you're coming out of the dark. This person never really cared to begin with. All right, so let's see what the blockages are. Emotions are heightened right now, and I do feel that has to do with them because that's what causes narcissistic injury. So of course they're going to be crazy. Moving on, don't look back. You're not going that way. No. And for a while I feel that being a blockage is because we didn't have enough knowledge, so we kept going back and engaging in this person's emotions, not realizing that's what was causing. So emotions are running high, right? That's the heart fog. Mixed signals, blocked emotions, cluttered. They cause a lot of confusion. That's what they do. They pretend. Some of them, they come across nice. They'll even make pretend they're sick. The levels of narcissists is actually really crazy, honestly. I swear, it's textbook, you guys. It's truly textbook. And once you learn the tactics, you'll see it right through. There are many people, many people walking around as a narcissist. I can honestly say out of every 5 people you meet, I would say 3 of them are narcissists. So please be careful. Wisdom, trauma has given you perspective and wisdom to assist others. This is it. What happens in this duration, because it was a block, you were learning the trauma. And what it does is it gives you perspective once the distance and the separation happens. So you've gained perspective, which is now the wisdom to be able to move forward and to move on and no longer have to deal with, you know, this crazy person. And honestly, sorry, you guys. Honestly, not have any hard feelings, because you do not have to feel bad. Now, for those who have children with their person, please know this person is separate from your child. You know, you can create different forms to communicate. Once your child is a teenager, I mean, especially if they've already poisoned their mind, that's another thing. But a lot of times, you know, children, we're going to quote unquote children, because children become adults, they figure it out. Children will eventually be you who are here watching tarot or finding some spiritual guidance or mad about something in life, because a lot of the times our pain comes from the past, even stemming from our childhood. So everyone revisits childhood at a certain point in their life, whether in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, it doesn't matter. That always comes in perspective. So you don't have to worry. I always say, speak truth. Don't hide anything from your child, because one of the things you always hear from a child is that if they wish they would have seen more or understood more or know more truth in order for them to be able to have the actual emotional, more of the emotional clarity to be able to make the decisions they've made in life. And so a lot of that stems to truth from the beginning of everything. And whether this is not, you're not here to be liked by your child. You're here to guide them to become better human beings in the world and to be able to cope with the monstrous of people that are going to be out there. And with that comes the truth. And those kids will grow up and they will appreciate that you had honest conversations, because that's information, right? Wisdom. You're giving them wisdom to assist others. Now they will eventually be assisted in the future. And now they can think back and say, oh, these are things. There is an emotional, what's the word? It's like an emotional memory or an emotional perception logged in their signature, in their hearts, to be able to remember. When trauma happens, you always go back to something you remember. And believe me, they will. I know I went off tangent, but I'm very passionate about being careful with those who have children with narcissists, because, you know, it's honesty is always the best when it comes to them. They will hate you. So what? You know, that's life. We all become adults and we're not our children's keepers. And they will have to conquer the monstrous of energies that we're here conquering as well. They will have to do the same. And the best as parents is for us to give us the emotional wisdom and the understanding on how to be able to transmute that to the best of their abilities at the time when they need it. So changes, a wind of change is breathing through your life. A new path is unfolding for you. Believe it. Believe in yourself and stay strong, because it could be a rocky time. Sit back and enjoy the ride. It really will be a rocky time, but there's changes, and that's the focus where you need to be. Follow your heart. The only way to be happy is to get out of your head and follow your heart. Listen to your inner child and learn what it means to feel what you want instead of thinking about it. Your heart is the only one who knows the right way for you. And let's get one more guidance, Libra. Synchronizations. The synchronizations you're experiencing is the universe letting you know you are aligning to your path. So a lot of you are seeing synchronicities, 1111, 555, 333. But this is all in alignment to continue to progress, to continue to this new beginning, to be patient, to trust in the path, to know that this is really bringing a wind of change for you that is not going to be easy, but you have to follow your heart. You have to know that this is the other side of this is what you deserve, right? Because this is always about your self-worth and just taking back control of that self-love of yours. So Libra, I'm gonna leave it there. I love you. Please like, share, subscribe.